Good morning and welcome to Ark and Dove Presbyterian Church in Odenton, Maryland. I'm Krista Kronzer, your host for The Lobby, the weekly program on the life and ministry of our church. Today is Confirmation Sunday, and we are very excited to be welcoming 8 young people to full membership at Ark and Dove. We will be talking to 2 of our confirmands later in the program. But first, here is what's going on in the coming weeks at Ark and Dove. You have probably read in the archive that Pastor John has accepted a call to be head pastor at a church in Northern California. We've had 7 great years of ministry with Pastor John, and he will be sorely missed. We will be sending off the whole Nelson family with a party next Sunday with a yummy lunch and time to share memories. Please get your submissions into our Outreach and Connections elder, Katie Nilsson, in the next week. This can be a photo or a letter or a poem or any special memory that shares how much John's presence helped you grow your faith. Also, please RSVP so we have a head count for lunch. The nursery is open again, run by caregiver Kara Moody. Kara welcomes all little ones during the 9 and 10:30 services and would like to have an older youth as a helper. This counts as service hours. Please check the archive for more information. Godly Play has had a wonderful year together. Let's celebrate with the Godly Play leaders and our children next Sunday at 10:30 with outside fun and games. Please wear sunscreen and clothes that can get wet and bring a towel. All children are welcome to join in the celebration. Summer Sunday School will be offered in July and August for rising kindergarten through 5th grade students. Adult leaders and helpers are needed for this program. Please contact Sarah Fox for more information. Even 1 week will make a difference. A full curriculum will be provided. Save the dates of July 18th through 22nd for Vacation Bible School from 6 to 8 p.m. every night. Children pre-K through 5th grade are invited to learn that there are many opportunities and ways to live as peacemakers. Passport to Peace invites children to see every person as part of God's family and every interaction as an opportunity for peacemaking. See the latest archive to sign up. High school, middle school, and adults who wish to volunteer, please contact Sarah Fox. This Thursday is another ACT statewide candidates forum to be held here at Ark and Dove at 7 p.m. This one will be in person and on Zoom. Our large crowd will show our future leaders the power in ACT and our sister organizations in Howard and Montgomery counties. Today, we welcome into full membership by confirmation or affirmation of faith, the 8 young people who have been studying all year to join the church. These 8 people are Allie Stewart, Josh Thompson, Aaron Fox, Emma Talbert, Caden Devers, Ethan Howe, Diana Justice, and Lily Morrison. They have prepared a statement of faith and have been guided by the pastors and a mentor. This is a wonderful day in the life of the church to see faith in action with a vision to the future of the church. In the lobby, we have 2 of our confirmands who will tell us a little more about their confirmation class. First is Emma Talbert. Welcome, Emma.
Hi.
So let's talk about your confirmation classes. Can you give us a general overview? What can you tell us about the confirmation class?
You just learn more about yourself and your faith and what it means to you about God and the church. You just learn more about yourself and how you feel about it.
That's great. We know you did some serious studying that we'll find out later this morning. But what was a fun moment you remember from during your confirmation classes?
During Christmas time, we did a fun game where we had to go through the Bible. It was we were asked questions and then we had to find the part of the Bible where it was said or where it was mentioned. And that was really fun.
Are there any other highlights you remember from the class?
Every day. It was just you got to learn more about talk to people that you've known for a while. That was really fun.
That's awesome. If you had to give the pastors any advice about what to skip for future classes, what would you tell them?
The homework, to be honest. Some homeworks, the really long ones, the writing.
Understandable. Do you have any special memories of the time you spent with Pastor John?
Yeah, the talk. I say the talks, but that's so generic. I think it was just cool how much he could relate to us, because you don't find that many adults that you can really talk to and relate to. It was really fun that we had somebody that could really understand us as teenagers. Some of the stuff he had to show us sometimes that was really cool and funny.
I think that's a great thing to say about Pastor John.
Oh my gosh, he was showing us this episode. I forgot what it's called. It was Bible Man. It was this superhero episode. It was this terrible superhero about the Bible, and it was so funny. He would just show us like this episode. It was hilarious. I don't even know where he got it from.
Thank you very much for telling us all about your confirmation journey today, and we are so excited to have you join the church.
Thank you.
Now we welcome another one of our confirmands, Aaron Fox. Welcome, Aaron, and thank you for appearing on the lobby today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Aaron, what can you tell us about confirmation class?
Well, confirmation, it's a process on how to be confirmed as a member of the church. And you go through lots of spiritual exercises to better understand your faith and really to kind of a process to see whether or not you want to be part of this church.
We know you did some serious studying that we'll find out about later this morning, but what was a fun moment you remember from a confirmation class?
There are a lot. Confirmation was very fun. We met every week on Wednesday. Well, I definitely I enjoyed read from the Bible. We definitely went over like how this speaks to us. The one day Pastor John, he had us go through these books of all these different drawings of Jesus. And they were statues, they were paintings from all like throughout the centuries. And it was interesting to see how Jesus was depicted throughout history.
Are there any other highlights you remember from the class that you want to share with us?
We had confirmation class outside on the playground, and that was fun because normally we do it inside of the church, and so then to do it outside, and it was a really nice day, and we had ice cream. That was probably one of the highlights for me.
If you had to give the pastors any advice on something to skip in the future, what would you choose?
This is tricky because like I didn't really have any issues with the whole thing. We had some longer homeworks. They were a little more complicated. You had to really think about your faith, and it was a good amount of writing sometimes. Honestly, like there's nothing I would change. It was pretty perfect. Like I was very happy. I would really encourage kids next year to want to get confirmed. It really, if this is something that you're thinking about or wondering about your faith or thinking about being part of the church, then you should try it because you can still back out once you start. It's really fun and it brings you closer to other people and your pastors and God. And so I think that really you should go for it.
Do you have any special memories about your time with Pastor John?
There are a ton. Pastor John really made confirmation awesome. It added another time that I got to see him during the week, obviously youth group on Sundays, but then also when coming to confirmation on Wednesdays, it was great. We definitely had a lot of fun, a ton of laughs. It helped to de-stress as well. Like in the middle of the school week, being able to go and be with people and talk about your faith and have fun at the exact same time with Pastor John. It was really, really an amazing experience.
Thank you so much for coming on the lobby this morning, and congratulations on this big decision you've made to join the church.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Everything I've mentioned can be found in the archive or on the church website. Have a great week. I'm looking forward to singing for you when the live stream starts in just a few minutes.